hustle. Hustle.
The hustle.
The hustle.
The hustle, man.
The hustle.
I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. You already know it's the hustle. The hustle.
The hustle. The hustle.
What up, everybody? It's the second episode of The Hustle. What's good?
Yeah, we in the building.
The Hustle, the Hustle, the Hustle.
Got a special guest today.
Oh, who did
Yeah.
that right there?
What's that?
You got that button?
What button?
You hit the hustle, the hustle, hustle.
No, that was me, bro.
Oh, that was you? I thought it was the
I told you last time we should rap, bro. The mic, I'm not nice on the mic, bro. I
Whoa,
just switched my
let's
stuff.
go, bro.
The hustle, the hustle, the hustle. You heard?
I like that.
I love
The
it.
hustle,
I like
hustle.
that. I like
Hustle.
that.
Hey, man, listen, man, all the way from New York, man, up top, man, not too far from us, you know what I'm saying?
Special guest.
Special guest today.
A special
I got
guest, yeah, let's go.
Kovan, right?
Yes, sir.
Kovan, come on, clap it up for
Kovan.
Kovan with Conjugal. Conjugal Liquors, you heard? Just pull the mic to you a little bit, man. Yeah, make you comfortable so we make sure we get you.
cool.
Check 1 2. There you go.
1 2 1 2.
Yo,
Oh,
yeah, we
my
hear my
God,
man. We hear my
good.
man. We
Hey,
hear
man,
my
listen, this is crazy because, man, when we launched this joint, man, we launched social media first, and people just hitting us up. People was like, we got a lot of buzz real quick. And our man jumped in the DMs, man. We had a great conversation with him. Learned that he is, their company is African-American, black-owned liquor company, man.
Yes.
It's called
Yes.
Conjugal. Conjugal in the building, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we ain't gonna act like drink champs and clap ourselves, man. 'Cause
I
that's
know,
not-
man. I know, man.
We can't bite too much.
I might
off
have to
them.
ask her, can we get a
Can we
sound
bite a little
bite?
bit?
Get a
Can we
sound bite
get
that
a
claps, y'all. Cause them guys is fire, bro.
Hey! No, man, y'all.
Right.
But no, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We gonna shout out everybody who really, cause we knew, but
Yeah.
we gonna shout out everybody because we learned a lot from a lot of people, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We
100%,
learned a lot,
100%.
man. Shout out to $1 Million River Games. Shout out to Drink Champs. Man, Earn Your Leisure. We learned a lot from all of them.
Yeah.
And again, the hustle is about the everyday life of entrepreneurship, man. People who really are out here, man, making a living, still working, still have businesses, man, and they still are grinding. We're literally trying to take the negativity out of a hustler, right? You still got to hustle even though you have business. And we're excited about this, man. This man got up holiday weekend, came all the way to Philly to make sure he's on the hustle. Give it up for my
'cause
man.
he hustling, yo.
Kovan,
Hustling,
one more
you know what
time,
I'm
man.
saying? Ain't
Kovan.
nobody-
What's
Yo,
up,
yo,
man?
you know
We
something?
Here we
appreciate
go.
you,
You know,
man.
he's from New York. We got to hit him with this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No,
yes, sir.
because he out here hustling, man. I mean, somebody asked me, I don't know where I was at. I think one of my mentees was like, "Yo, man, you working? You working on the weekend? Why you working on?" I said, "Nigga, I'm working. Working is working.
We working.
You
We
know
out
what I'm
here.
saying?
Yeah,
So a
yeah, yeah.
holiday, I don't care nothing about no holiday, yo.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
the
right.
grind don't stop, yo.
man. The grind don't stop.
You know what I'm saying? I could, we entrepreneurs, yo. We could
Right.
take off. We could take off on Wednesday if we wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to introduce ourselves again, man. Everybody, Heavy Vern. If you watched the last episode, give it up for Heavy Vern. Heavy Vern right here. Have some pounds.
You know what I mean?
Turn a frown, turn your smile to a frown. Red dots in your face like you a clown. Let's go, Heavy Vern.
Come on.
Oh, man, y'all about to.
I told you, bro, I'm nice, bro. I'm your boy Fitz, man. David Fitzgerald. Man, what's my name? Y'all get a nickname? No, we ain't gonna.
Little water bed.
What?
Little water bed.
Oh, bro, chill, man.
It's your boy Trell, aka you just call me Kelly.
Kelly,
I'm about to
man.
say just call me Kelly, man.
Just call you
Yeah,
Kelly.
Just call me Kelly.
Yeah, there you go. Just
Yeah,
call you
call me
Kelly.
Kelly.
He like an
Yeah.
R&B singer. Anyway,
No, he not me. Yo, stop coming for my boy,
I'm
bro.
not saying he like an
No,
R&B
man.
singer. He got
Y'all
R&B
hear
singer
his
vibe.
song in the intro.
No,
No,
my man is dope.
This his
Hold on.
song in the intro. Is his song.
Hold on. This ain't about me.
No, right.
It's about
No, but Ballhead keep coming at you like
I'm not
R&B
coming
singer,
at
like you
him.
know what I'm
I'm
saying,
just saying
like.
it's
we'll deal with that after the show.
No.
We get the gloves after
When
the
y'all
show.
hear, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like it's gonna be.
I'm nice in gloves too, bro.
Hey, when y'all hear the intro, it's my man on the track on the intro, so we already ain't no R&B singer, bro.
Yeah, so I
You
got
did
a song
switch the
called
flow up.
Protect My Peace coming out. Y'all gonna hear that soon, man. But I don't want to make this about me. You know, it's the hustle, man. We got a special guest in here, man. He came to show us our product he got here today, and we grateful to have you, brother.
Appreciate
Came
it,
down
man.
here on a
Thanks for
holiday,
having me.
man.
Thanks for
We
having
appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. And,
It's the hustle. That's why I'm here. The grind.
That's what's
stop.
up.
That's right, man. He told me, he's like, I'm gonna check with my wife, bro, but he said I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know what I mean? And listen, we got rock with him, man. All episodes y'all gonna see, man, sponsored by, you know what I mean, Conjugal, man. What's up, man? Introduce yourself, man. Let the people know, man.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kovan from Conjugal Liquor. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn in the
You know what I'm
house.
saying?
Brooklyn.
We established out there. We've been doing this for about, I say, longer than 5 years.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
Okay.
So
Okay.
we just grinding, man. Just trying to get the, brand awareness, exposure. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we do have product placement, so happy about that. That
Okay.
really took off for us this year.
Good.
So, you know, when I saw that you guys posted what you posted and, you know, the
Yeah.
platform and the direction you were going, I was
Yeah.
like, I knew this is definitely a good fit for us, you know?
That's what's
Yeah.
up, man.
All right.
Let me ask you, man. So how did you get started? What made you say I want to make a liquor, a vodka?
Okay, now let's talk about that story. Now,
Okay, yeah.
all right, we got Nigel Cummins. Shout out to Nigel Cummins.
Okay.
Who's actually the owner of Conjugal.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have Sharif Walcott. So those are my other two partners who are not here today.
Okay, okay.
So I'm
Okay.
holding it down for them.
Okay, good
Okay.
deal.
I'm,
yeah.
I'm the sacrifice. You know.
There you
what
go.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So what happened was Nigel came to me and Sharif. You know, Conjugal rum was his family recipe.
Okay.
So that's why it says secret blend.
All
So
right,
we
there you
can't
go.
give up the secret.
Where are you from? Where's he from?
He's from Brooklyn too.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Where's
Well, he's
family from?
originally from Trinidad.
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
yeah,
we got
it's,
Trinidad.
it's definitely Caribbean based.
Base. That's
Okay.
what I said.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
all the islanders, they love to make their own brew.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody got the original.
Original,
It's the
yeah.
best, the best,
The
the
best, the
best, the
best.
best.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, but this is a family recipe,
Uh-huh.
and that's actually I say about 15 to 20 years old.
Okay.
But the actual Conjugal brand didn't morph into I say about 5 years now. So
Okay.
Got you.
yeah, it took some time to get it together.
Right.
You
That's
know,
what's up.
'cause-
What was that? What now? You know, I see now a lot of people, a lot of people from our community a lot of black people now are coming up with their own liquors, their own spirits and stuff like that. Right now, what was the process? Is it a hard process to start this up? Because to me, it seemed like it's a lot that goes into it, just bottling and shipping.
Yes. I mean, all the way from, I'll start from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
From the cork to the seal to the label
Yeah.
Wow.
to the SKU number
Uh-huh.
to the bottle. So you have
Yeah.
those four, I mentioned four things. All that has to be approved, and not the seal so much, but it has to, you have to, down to the wire, budget the pricing of how much you're going to charge for the bottle.
For each
and
one,
then you
right.
get into what you're going to charge combined with what you put in the bottle.
In the bottle.
You know?
Yeah.
Right,
So-
right,
Got
right.
you.
Now, right now, you know, I'll just tell y'all a real quick funny story. Like, you see the nicer bottles, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, most of the times, people will sacrifice that nicer bottle, but you know what you have. The drink is distilled is nasty.
It's nasty.
horrible.
Got you.
Right, right. Okay,
Now-
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I know exactly what you mean because now, I'm a visual person. I love branding, right? So
He the
some of the
branding
stuff that
champ.
like if I go to like a wine and spirits or something like that, and sometimes you know I just like the bottle just to keep because the bottle is a great looking
Good,
bottle.
right.
Like so it was a few things that I grabbed before that was nice design and everything, man. And the stuff tastes like trash. I'm like, you know, but the branding is so important because like sometimes the product actually don't work at all, but the branding itself will get your foot in the door. But I'm glad you really took the time of, you know, putting the good stuff inside of it and just building up. So that's good stuff.
Yeah, that was really important to us because, you know, as black people, we consumers at the end of the day, I still drink other brands as well.
Right.
And, you know, I know I'm just gonna stand by it. You know,
Right, right.
Yeah.
like
Right.
how my man said, it's
Yeah.
my product and I stand
Right,
by it.
right,
You
right,
know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
There you go.
So it's like my motto is let the drink speak for itself. And that's for the people who say, well, the stickers. I don't really like the stickers. You know, some of the problems we run into. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, hey, that's fine. You know, look, you got to work with the resources that you have right now before you get to that level.
Right.
Because a lot of these liquor brands, they don't tell you how they didn't have the nice bottle at first.
yep.
They had a basic bottle, look like some hooch or
Yeah,
moonshine.
yeah,
Right,
like a
right,
moonshine,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
the
right.
bootleg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so everybody starts at their, you know, their platform and their beginning. So, you know,
Right.
I'm like, I'm not worried about that. Let the drink speak for itself.
Right.
That's
You know?
cool,
Right,
man.
right.
Yeah.
Because
That's a great approach, man.
Because a lot of stuff, like, you know, when you look at like what's Puff Daddy John called?
Ciroc.
Ciroc, yeah.
They was out way before he even got into it. A lot of these companies,
Yeah, they just partner with him. You know,
yeah, they
did
just
like
partner,
a
but they
partnership
used
deal.
him to bring awareness to the
Exactly.
bottle.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
always
yeah,
been
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they used him to bring awareness.
And I
to the
was
bottle.
told by two bartenders, preferably in Atlanta, that said when Ciroc came out, they were like, "What's this?" They wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
It wasn't until he put his stamp on
stamp
it,
on it.
Right,
approval
correct.
on
Right,
it,
right, right.
then it
Yeah.
became something. So
Right.
everything starts from somewhere. You
Right.
know, everything don't just jump out the gate.
Right, and that's why strategic partnerships are important like that, because sometimes you need that face that could get it out to the masses.
Absolutely.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
platforming. Like you're gonna need like that's what like back in the day, like rap labels did. You know what I mean? They just gave a platform for a national exposure. You know what I
Right.
mean? But at the end of the day, that's why we connecting, because as big as we get, man, things are platform. So now all of our viewers now know Conjugal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which we gotta talk about. I've been buzzing. I gotta get to this name, my guy, because
Yes.
I know when I read it, I was like, "What Conjugal?" I said, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Conjelly. I was like, they called it
Conjelly.
You know, black folk always trying to take some name and be like. I said, this joke.
Conjelly.
So I talked to him. He's like, "Yeah, we Conjugal." I said, "Conjugal," and I said, "No, bro, you go ahead on the podcast. We gotta figure out how you get his name."
Yeah,
So we
man.
got Conjugal.
So
we no. Let me say this. I ain't gonna speak with nobody. I thought Conjugal was when you go and conjugal, you know what I mean?
Conjugal
When
visit, right,
somebody is behind bars and you
right.
allowed to go, you know what I mean, mix and mingle, you know what I mean?
Right.
With that person. So, man, come on, how y'all get the conjugal, man?
Let's go.
All right, well, since Nigel ain't here, I'm gonna throw him under the bus because
Ah,
I'm married,
see?
right?
See, there you go, see?
So dig, right?
Right.
Well, you right.
Right.
It's so many words. He was vibing with some girls,
Okay.
and you know, doing they want to.
Okay.
Right?
No,
we ain't gonna get too explicit. We ain't gonna get too crazy.
Okay.
So basically, they was talking about it,
Uh-huh.
and the word conjugal came up.
Right.
And he was like, he just ran with it.
Right.
Because I asked the same question before I came on. And, you
Right.
know, I was
Right.
like, what the hell is your conjugal visit? Because that's what I know of it, too.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, as a joke, I always run with it anyway. So when you mentioned it, I was like, yeah, conjugal, I know what you want.
Yeah, but the name is hot though.
It is.
It works.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah,
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can make sense in so many ways. So you know.
But basically, that's
So
what happened.
basically, it just he was fucking around with some chick and he told some
Yeah.
But they not in, he ain't in jail to get conjugal visits.
But
so
he,
was,
but see,
we
the
need- I
whole
need-
co-mingling, getting together, it's the
Oh, is
same
it-
thing.
it's
So
the same thing?
basically,
Yeah, it's a mixture.
conjugal
It's a
is
mix.
just
Y'all in the mix.
That's
huh?
good.
drinking,
Good.
having
Pay
a
your
good
verb.
time, coming
Okay.
together, feeling fine, and then you know you drink a little too much.
Yeah.
You know, hey, things happen.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so
Next thing
it
you
turns
pop up
into a conjugal.
Turn into a
exchange.
conjugal consummation.
no.
So basically, you tell me conjugal mean get in the mix, end with a happy ending, right?
Hey, there you
Uh-oh.
go.
There you go, right? Hey, listen, man,
There you
conjugal,
go.
man. Listen,
So
we got-
conjugally speaking, you know.
conjugal, man.
Constantly speaking. Let's go.
Man, so like, I was like, yo, that's crazy because, you know, at the end of the day, Brandon, like, this the brand king too, man. Like, I
Nice.
mean, like, this guy, everything I know about Brandon, I learned from him.
the truth.
Like, this boy really need to just sell companies.
No,
Just
no,
be
he
on-
don't.
like, seriously,
I know,
no, did up.
man.
We
I
ain't
know.
capping. Like, we need verification for that? You
No.
need
No, he the truth.
Because
appreciate
everything,
that.
Vern need a blue check on everything.
No,
we're
no,
like-
I don't know what you trying to say. The truth.
Blue
bro.
check.
I appreciate that.
But no, man, like, you know, a lot of people, because we were thinking about doing, well, we all think about event spaces, and one of the things we were talking about, I want to dig into what Vern was talking about, and you know, at the event space we were going to call, I ain't gonna say all the stuff we're gonna do, but we wanted a house vodka for the event space. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, talk to people. So that's the big part about us bringing people in, right? You know, shout out to everybody who's doing it, right? We don't want no beef. We're too young for the beef. We come back
Right,
for the
right.
beef when we get about an M, right?
Right, it's all love.
Right, all love.
All love,
But a
all
lot
love.
of time you hearing people with a lot of genres. Like, so we are real estate guys too. Like, this Vern Airbnb, like, you know, we hear, but at the end of the day, I've never seen nobody talk about like having a liquor company. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen the Cirocs. Or another thing I know is all now big artists, even either they collabing or they started, they got liquor stuff now. But like, walk us through without kind of getting too much into the mix. But like, how does a person start, right? Like, how do they? Because people, like I said, but see, we hustling. I remember I picked up a phone. I learned from this guy. This guy can find Barack Obama. Like, we got a story about that. Like, Trail gonna find anybody. So I called a distillery out of Florida and was like, yo, we want a house vodka for the event space. That name, it was like we wanted a vodka that named was the event space name. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to give out too much sauce because people would do what you're trying to do.
Right.
But we didn't care about distributing it. We just wanted it to be at the event space, right? And then we do got an energy drink called Conquer Energy. Shout out to Conquer. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Conquer.
Shout out to Conquer Energy.
What's up?
That was he had already been pushing for a while. So we want to do some mixture stuff. But how do you start? Like, if a person want to start, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are the things they got to start? Like, talk a little budget if you know, so we can figure out, man, like if this is doable for somebody.
Well, I'll say this much. Even if you don't, well, I'll say for people who don't have a clue, inkling, no money and nothing, I would say at least invest in going to the what do you call that? The workshops that they have. They're all over the country. I would say invest in going into that, just doing your research, just asking questions, and you don't have to have no product. But basically, it's a hands-on learning experience where you can get the information so you know how to build. Also, you're building relationships with distributors, distillers, because they're all there from all walks of life, all around the country.
Right.
So the best thing to do, if you don't have any money or you don't have a drink recipe or anything like that, and then from there, like you did, you have to reach out to distillers, but it has to make sense.
Right.
It has to make sense, and then you have to have a little bit of capital behind you.
Right.
And I would say, roughly starting, I mean, I think most people can come up with $10,000.
Okay, so you
ain't
can
bad.
get in the game with like 10 grand.
You can, yeah,
That ain't bad.
but it's consistency.
It's the education,
Right.
the networking
Yeah.
and stuff like
you
that.
have to learn the game because every state has different distribution laws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some distillers, might have a reach where they can actually be a distributor as well. So you have to do your research on them, how well they distill different liquors, to where it comes out,
Come out
good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's the thing, like we were just talking about, how you can have a nice bottle, but it can be distilled where it's like, it's a nice bottle, but it's not
It just
hitting
garbage.
on nothing.
It just
But
garbage.
no, you know the crazy thing is when you talk about I never thought about that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I be seeing nice bottles and that makes you grab them off the shelf.
Right, it's the
Right.
brand.
I never really thought
Well, let
about
me say
that.
that. Let's talk about some real stuff. Let me keep it 100, right? This the hustle, right? All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Right? Only poor people do that.
What's that?
Listen, only poor people pick what look good versus what tastes good.
They do. 100%.
Because the more higher your quality, you're going to be into the quality of the taste.
Yeah.
So that's where aesthetically, if you want to one thing. Let me tell y'all a secret real quick on the hustle. All right. Deer Park and Poland Spring is the same. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Right.
Private label from. I like Deer Park. I like Poland.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's the
different
same water.
label.
It's a
Only
different
different
label.
label. It's a
Then the
different
joint
label.
come in the hood. The joint Core came out, and everybody talking about Core. Oh my God! They just had a nicer bottle, put a blue top on it.
Yeah.
And aesthetically, we just grab for anything. Like in Providence neighborhood, that's what we do. So to hear y'all say and y'all take note of this, right? It's now like, okay, we'll build up the quantity if we keep our quality tight, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, at the end of the day, let's pour. He told y'all the recipe already. We're gonna pour into our quality,
Yeah.
right? So that we just not get, because we don't want a one-time patron. We want a customer.
Yeah.
And where we have
Right.
it now, we have it in this bar called 333 Lounge, right?
Okay.
It's on Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn. Now, the bartender poured a shot of our pineapple vodka, and he poured a shot of Conjugal. Ciroc. And he
Okay.
said, "Wow, yours tastes better." And I ain't gonna lie, because of that mentality, I was surprised. I was like, "Really? Oh shit, okay,
Right,
cool.
right,
That's
right.
what's
Yeah,
up."
yeah.
So he said it has a punch, but it's refreshing. Ours
Right.
is made with real pineapples. It's distilled
Okay.
with real natural
Yeah.
pineapples.
Yeah.
Right.
Got you.
And the rum is distilled with
Right.
natural fruits.
Uh-huh.
So that's the only
That's
secret
good.
y'all
And
gonna
the
get.
whole.
Don't make me one now.
No, I like that, yo. It holds up just as good as something that's not distilled with natural fruits. Because I always think
about it going bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not that like a fermented thing where you
Yeah.
have to
Good
drink it
shelf
now.
life.
Nah,
Yeah.
shelf life is good.
Gotcha.
So so all of that, all those things went into perspective. Like, all right, shelf life has to last long if it's made with natural fruits.
Yeah.
So all those things were considered.
Gotcha.
And we got a great distillery, man. The guy up in Arcadia, New York, and upstate New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they do Russian vodkas.
Gotcha.
So you already know.
Oh, so yeah, they
yeah.
don't
They
play
heavy.
no games.
Yeah,
with
they don't
that.
play no
Russian
games.
stuff. They heavy.
Right.
Okay.
So but that relationship was built over through Nigel. I say about maybe that was like 3-4 years in the making.
Right.
Gotcha.
It was him working with him on other stuff,
Right.
and
Got
then
you.
it was like, hey, by the way, I got this.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's consider it. So they distilled the rum first, and then it was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And then they put their heads together and collaborated with the vodka.
Now, let me ask you a question. The distilleries, right? Do the distilleries gotta like approve your taste, or they can be like, I don't care. You're gonna still pay me. I don't care if it's crap.
No. You have to. Well, I'll speak for.
You get what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah, they taste it.
I got you.
They
They
have
gotta
to-
prove
it has
Because they got to
Yeah.
stamp their brand, right? They don't
Yes.
want nothing crazy,
Got
right?
it.
Yeah, so
Right,
even
right.
even when I had to send some of the liquor to Vegas to they like I forgot the name of these guys. They like wine tasters.
Okay.
Because that's a whole thing.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
so
Yeah,
different,
you know,
it's a whole different
so
business,
it-
huh?
they have to taste it, swish it around in their mouth.
Yeah.
Because now, mind you, it's a million vodkas out here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And now, right now,
Well, I'm
the
glad
whole
they start
trend-
taking. I'm glad they real fast. I'm glad they start taking. They took the Russian Jones off the shelf, right?
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
They
so
made
maybe-
some space for Conjugal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
Yeah,
go.
they
Yeah.
did. They did.
Because now a lot of black-owned bars are now taking on a lot of black-owned liquors. There's
Good.
a
Yeah.
lot out
Good.
there.
Yeah.
So there's more now since COVID pandemic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You
Right,
know,
right.
a lot of people
Gotcha.
started tapping into, you know what, I'm good at this. So let
Yep.
me put my mind to this and, come up with and become my
Yeah.
own entrepreneur.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The hustle.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's all tied in. So, I mean, it's a lot of work, but if you really want to do it, it can happen. And do not get deterred by what some of these people will tell you, that's in the market, because they'll be like, well, you got to do this. You do not have to have all these licenses and
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
You start from ground zero by going to these seminars. That's the word I was looking
Gotcha.
for. Going to these
And they
seminars.
online too. I
Yeah,
watched the seminar. Was
conventions.
like John was like, I was trying to figure it out. I watched the seminar. Was like, I was on a run. Like, we do transportation too.
Yeah.
Like real estate transportation. And I was on a run one time. I had my phone in the truck, and I was just watching the seminar. I was dying, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
and let me ask you this question about this though, because this is another thing I would love to do. Like, we big on partnership, right? I partner with him first with the cleaning company. If we got to tell that story, then I partner with him in real estate, then partner with transportation. Then we partner with the media group. Like how like this is what a vision I have is like y'all already in the space. Like, so what does it look like for me to be like, instead of me trying to do it on my own, like come to y'all and be like, you and Nigel, whatever, like, listen, man, I got this brand I want to develop. Either I pay y'all a consultant fee. Because there is licenses, there are, and I'm a preacher. I'm a big proprietary of partnership.
Right.
I don't feel like I got to make the wheel all myself all the time.
Right.
Because
Right.
then it make me help quicker, faster, stronger. Now y'all can struggle for 100%, but how, you know what I mean? For 85%, I still could get there a lot faster. So like y'all might can help me take my vodka to market quicker if I do it in a conjunction or partnership with y'all, or if y'all just pay y'all a little check. So turn that 10,000 to maybe 15,000. Like here go check to y'all to put me right in the right
I
direction.
mean, anything is negotiable.
Okay.
Anything is possible.
Right.
I mean, like I said, it's, I'm one of them guys, man, like, just like we'll say, for example, like the industry. It's plenty room. It's a lot of money out here.
Yeah.
And,
A lot.
and
Yeah,
you can, I don't
sure.
care what liquor you have. It's like the lotto. You know what I mean? It's like it's gonna hit with whoever, you know what I'm saying, depending on how it tastes and relationships.
Right.
Right.
A few years ago we was talking gin and juice.
Right.
Now everybody's tequila connoisseurs and
Right,
shit.
right,
Like,
Casamigos,
yeah,
everybody
like,
Amigos.
no, I only drink,
Right.
bruh. Seriously, you
Right,
was drinking Cisco before that. You know,
Right,
now all of a sudden
right.
you a tequila
Right.
connoisseur. Nah, this
They
is
was in there
not.
drinking Verdi, man.
So let me
Blue.
ask you.
So, go ahead.
So let me ask you, man. So what are like some of the mark? Do you have like a cult following
Yeah,
in
that's
your
what-
area? Like, cause I know like a lot of times with branding and with Conquer Energy, with our energy drink, that's what because our drink is not going to be for everybody.
right.
You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not.
It's not going to be for everybody. Our brand has a different. Anybody could drink it. Anybody
Right.
could buy it. But the meaning and behind what we trying to, as far as the story behind the brand, Conquer Energy, is for certain people that can understand the vision. Those are the certain people that would pay whatever money they want to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever money, whatever price point you stamp it at, right?
Right.
So do you guys got like a cult following that say, hey, you know, I love Conjugal. Forget these other brands. I'm gonna pay $30 for that bottle because that's just what I love. So you gotta have a cult following.
Yeah,
that-
our age group, preferably from what I've noticed, because I do a lot of pop-ups as well.
Okay.
I say between 25, age from as early as 25 to like I say like 45, 50. You know, older, but mainly women
Okay.
love the rum.
Oh.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
you got you,
Oh.
so that's why we focus on the
Oh.
sexy.
Oh.
When you go down Instagram page, you see the women because that's
Oh.
the focal point.
So that's the
what we-
branding part.
right?
the
Right,
brand.
that's the branding part of it is the
Okay,
women because
okay.
the women taste that and it's you know it's only
Well,
15%
women are-
alcohol
Oh.
content in the rum.
Oh, so it's not the heavy.
No, the vodka is the one that's
Vodka has
76.
some of the
That's
rum.
Well,
the strong.
well, you gotta win the women over anyway to get
yeah,
to the
without
men.
question.
Anything, right,
You
right,
know what
right.
I'm saying?
So let me
That's
ask you,
anything.
so how much that retails for? Somebody go to the store and see that. How much, like the rum and the
The vodka
Vodka
retails for 22 and the rum retails for 15.
Okay.
And
So it ain't
I
bad.
hope
It's a
I'm
good
giving
price.
you the right because the specs, you know, that's the other thing. You learn
Right.
as you go.
Right.
You got to
Right.
give specs.
Right.
You know,
okay,
it's like
okay.
what's specs.
But basically, it's affordable.
Yes.
Man, it's
It's
definitely affordable.
affordable.
And that's
Yeah,
another
it's
thing
not
too, which
nothing
means your margins
crazy.
are
Yeah,
good.
it's not $100 bottle.
Right,
like in
right,
the
right,
club,
right.
But you know
Yeah.
what though? When you talk about branding, right? So everybody been knowing like, we ain't gonna, I don't want to like put this company out there, but like the Casamigos, right?
Yeah.
And they only got like one little sticker on there,
Right.
right? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So they know that they just put that one sticker on there because it's really about what's inside of it, not trying to
But
go.
they
so
had a. I mean, what's the actor's name?
Oh yeah, he another actor got
yeah,
Casamigos.
yeah.
That's
Oh.
money
Oh
behind
yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
big
because he
difference.
sold it.
Yeah.
Though. He sold it and made all this
Yes.
crazy money.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
because now you realize it's platform.
Yeah.
And that's what the hustle got to become, right? We a podcast, actually really a media group, right? You know,
Media
listen,
company,
follow
yeah.
us on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. But what I learned when we started getting cut, like different special guests, we got to become a platform.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, yeah,
for real, because
100%.
the
You have to
exposure,
support each other.
the
Right.
exposure is what's going to help the brands take off, right?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, and that's why we all got to cross pollinate. Because now y'all enter into our space, we enter into y'all space. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And what happened is we now get exposure from both markets, right?
Right.
Because that's the only thing these people are doing. That's why they selling for millions and billions of dollars is because they have people that you know are already famous with great followings. You know what I mean? They can take to the next level. But so it's affordable. It tastes good. Come on, we got glasses, right? We want to let's let y'all.
That's sip.
Yeah, that's
let's
just take a
some-
sip.
like, I'm-
So while waiting on that, all right. So now we in Philly. How hard is it to start to like get in some of these bars and get in some of these like these stores or you know what I'm saying?
Well, Philly, far as distribution, my distributor is independent. It's Black Sea Independent.
Black
Black
Sea.
Sea
Are
distributor.
they from Philly?
No, they're in
New York?
but they go as far as Philly and beyond.
Okay.
So with that said, Philly can get it at any time,
Right,
you
because
know.
y'all in New York.
Yeah, so that's not a problem.
oh, we got 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get some juice and
Oh, okay. All right. But
Yeah.
well, first of all, I don't think I need no ice, right?
You know
Oh,
what
give
I'm
me
saying?
that.
Yeah. I don't think I need no ice. I just want to taste it.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead,
So,
y'all.
yeah.
Make y'all drink.
Just a little.
We got this ain't drink champs, but oh yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Just a little. I don't know.
It's this thing called
Rolling down the street,
open sponsorship, man. It's probably, and I'm not sure.
sipping
I
on
really don't know too much about it
Conjugal.
yet, but it's a platform.
Let me get them taste the rum.
Yeah, it's this place called Open Sponsorship. That's a platform where you get like you know, famous people or
Little bit.
Oh, yeah.
people that's in this. Yeah, you seen that before?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna do that for the
Thank you.
CBD.
Yeah.
So
Nice on ice. Okay. Oh, you good, man? You all right, man? You all right?
No, this is good.
Is it good? It is good.
No, it's
Oh
good.
man, this y'all crazy.
Yo, I would be messed up. This is good, yo.
It's amazing.
It is, yo.
Smooth Creek too.
Woo.
No.
He done gave all the vodka. Where all that at?
Yeah.
No, that's good, yo.
I mix them both.
You mix them both?
Yeah, on them days where it's a hard day.
Oh man,
This is different level, yo.
that joint's good.
No,
This
is
might be the
good.
best
Yo,
I've ever
no,
tasted.
So to the hustle.
Toast to the
man.
hustle.
Hustle.
All right, yo, but this is good.
This is great, man.
Thank you.
Oh man, I gotta take a bottle. I gotta get a bottle.
He
to go
bought
to the
cases.
crib.
He bought
This-
cases.
Man, look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, listen,
Bottle
man.
for everybody.
I'm
We're gonna be
impressed.
drinking this
I know
tonight.
you're crazy.
No,
You're
listen.
crazy.
We're gonna be drinking this tonight. Watch my post tonight, yo.
Hey,
Hey,
For real.
hey, yo.
hey, this
No,
is
man,
listen,
I'm-
Conjure. No, y'all, every episode y'all seen the last episode came in at the end. Man, Conjure gonna be on the desk.
Listen.
Hey, tell us where we can get it from,
No,
man.
hold on. You know
Go
what I'm
ahead,
gonna
go
do
ahead,
tonight, yo?
go ahead,
I'm
Heavy
gonna take a
Vern.
little bit of this. I'm gonna put it in my girl like belly button. Right? And I'm gonna suck that motherfucker. I'm gonna suck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all ain't never licking. Y'all ain't never licking.
That's how the
on.
daggone name came about.
See, that's
That's
how
what
the
I'm
name
saying.
came about.
I'm at the tell y'all. So, yo, Trail, you never pulled up. Come
Oh yeah,
on,
man.
come on,
Me
dog.
and my wife, man.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
saying.
Yeah, him and his
He
wife,
can't
bro.
drink
Stop.
like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, chill. He and his
No,
wife.
for real, yo. Look, like the only problem is I gotta lock the door and my daughter be trying to walk in the room.
Little CC.
Yeah, but this one going down, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yo, man, clap it up for Conjugal, man.
No, this is excellent. Oh man, my man.
Hey, it's still early, cuz. Like, you know what I mean?
No, but it's early to y'all. By the time I get out of here, I'm gonna have a conjugal. I want a conjugal.
Yo, you crazy,
Bro,
man.
yo.
You crazy, man. Hey, you crazy, man.
And
And that's the crazy part too, because think about it, like, you know, and listen, it ain't live, but we tasted it live.
Right.
So y'all gotta understand this. We never had it before. Like,
Never
this is
had
a
it
live
before. This is
reaction.
The first time.
The first time, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
man.
I think impressed.
And you know
love.
what? You know the thing is too,
Yeah.
because I'm like a real.
This is
I try
crazy,
to be
bro.
healthy as possible. So like when I see stuff with like fruit in it, it kind of like sweet.
Yeah, I love wine, man. Like I love wine. Like me and my wife, we
He
love
can't have
wine.
too much, bro. Cause
Right.
like
No,
you had
he
one.
tripping,
Listen,
yeah.
he had one
This
IP
right
last
here
night.
would be
No,
my
listen, he
new
had
wine.
one. He had one.
Listen,
No. You need to slow down, bro.
Yeah, 'cause you be
I don't
tripping.
trust you, bro. I don't trust
Nah,
you.
you be tripping.
You had
You be
one
going
IP. You had one IP. This boy, listen, he had a quarter of an IP, and this boom was going to the roof, bro.
Yeah, like he
slow down, cuz.
Bro.
Slow
It
down,
was
cuz. Slow down.
Listen,
Go ahead,
bro.
listen. You already
This is
slurring
big.
already.
No, go ahead. Let him speak. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Y'all just think I was transforming like that, bro.
Go
Come on,
ahead,
bro.
bro.
Whatever it was, whatever they put in that, they call it an IPA. I don't know. I thought he was wholesaling me a house or some shit.
Oh, here y'all go.
I gotta go again. No, this one's good.
Wow, no,
We
this
got
is
we got we got that one for the episodes, man.
All right, it's cool. It's cool.
this
ain't drink champs, man.
No, but it's
Amazing.
good, yo.
wow, this might be the best. This
Tell
gonna
him,
be
man.
this might be the only drink I ever drank, bro. Seriously, because
No,
I like
but
the.
you know what? Hold
Jones
on.
good.
Listen, let me tell you something. I drink wines that.
But it's not a
Ease
rum.
your
chill
It's a
and-
rum.
He said I
It's a
drink.
rum.
He said I
It's a
drink
rum.
wines to ease my mind.
Yeah,
No,
to
but
chill
this
and
is a
mellow
rum.
down.
This
This,
is a rum
That
I
Jones
don't care
nice.
what it is. Like
good.
it's common, yo.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
And
It's cool to the palate.
I wanted to creep up.
Yeah, exactly. So slow down. Slow down, cuz. Hey, cuz.
It's a cup.
Yo, hold on.
Slow
Oh,
down.
let me
cuz.
ask you a question.
Slow down,
so,
cuz.
so the original guy, he made this himself, right?
No, the family.
No,
like,
this is
family.
a family
It's
restaurant.
from Trinidad and
man.
Tobago's, man.
Oh man, shout out to the
Shouldn't-
Trinities.
Man,
You ain't got no
wait,
Trinity.
wait.
Give me,
Yeah.
give me the Trinity. Jeez,
Hey,
yo.
man. This is why we know they be
Wow,
crazy.
man.
Having on them kids,
Let me get a
man.
little bit of that vodka, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
no,
not
chill,
vodka.
bro. Oh, man, come on, bro.
Hold on.
He already had
What's
two
the vodka?
glasses. He already had two
the vodka?
glasses.
What's the
I want to
vodka
taste it.
Pineapple.
Come
Is
on,
it
bro.
pineapple vodka?
Same name, right?
This is a live review, live testimonial.
I don't know. Now the vodka, I'm gonna have to take
I
light.
love it, man.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the fruits.
Look at the fruit. Yo, hey.
Yo, hold on. The vodka got fruit in it too.
Yeah, it got pineapple in it, cuz.
That's clean, boy.
It's clean.
That's clean, my boy. That's clean, my boy.
Hey,
Hold on, let me taste the vodka.
Hey, yo.
Let me taste the vodka.
Hey, yo, y'all
I got it.
tripping, man.
Yeah. All right,
Hey,
so the
yo.
vodka is the same thing. All right, I ain't gonna
bro.
go too deep.
Stronger, bro.
Stronger.
It's stronger, but
I'm
He
it's
said he need
crisp.
some juice. He put some juice
It's
in it.
crisp.
Put some juice in it.
No.
It's
He
crisp.
said chase it, bro. You better chase it.
Here's the good thing about Conjugal, the rum. It mixes well. The tester was Hennessy. We did a specialty drink called Red Bone.
Red
So-
Bone. Red Bone.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, I didn't want to get too crazy with that because your sisters be like, well, Red Bone, what about dark skin? So I ain't want to get
Right,
too
right. You ain't
crazy.
get in the mix too much.
That is
it's
the thing.
2-part Henny
Yeah.
and 2-part
rum?
Conjugal.
Conjugal rum?
So
Oh,
that's good.
It blends nice.
Right.
Yeah,
This is good too, though, yo.
Now, I might do a day, bro.
This is smooth though. The vodka's smooth.
That's what
Craig
the
and
bartender
Day-Day.
from 333 was saying was that it was smoother than Ciroc.
Man, we gotta get y'all out there,
Ciroc
man.
had an aftertaste. That's
Yeah,
what
hey, K, man,
bad.
tell us where we can get this from, man. They gotta get it, man.
Oh man, it's a few places right
All right,
now.
you right here, right? You right here,
Oh, okay,
right
cool.
in there. Yep.
So Larry's Liquor,
Larry's
Liquor and Wine in Red Hook in Brooklyn, Lorraine Street. That's one. Jasmine's Caribbean Restaurant in Times Square. Okay, and also I'm gonna need a clap for this because we've been working on this for a minute. Shout out to Dawn Poole from Brooklyn Chop House. We working on that right now. So that's coming. So stay tuned. It'll be there soon.
Yeah.
And we also have it in what is that? I just mentioned 333
Can we
Lounge.
get it online?
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
get it
online. Yeah,
Right
online,
now,
online?
we don't have the license. That's another thing
Okay.
we working on.
Right, right.
Oh.
Got to get a license to sell liquor online.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
They got had an age thing and everything
Yes,
on it.
yes.
But that's
But hold up. So New York, stand up. We can get it. Where we can get it at in New York right now, right?
That's, he
Yes.
just told us where
Yeah,
to get it.
yeah.
yeah.
But we got to get the online together because so you know what I mean we could have done 20% online right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Something
what
like
we
that.
working on
That's
right
gotta be
now.
key.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
hard. It's
we-
hard.
Now
we
here's
gotta
the
make it
thing. Depending on your relationship with who has a license, they can put you on their license.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold
Okay,
on, hold
that's
on,
what I'm
hold on,
saying.
hold on,
Yeah,
one second.
but that's
Yeah.
the process we
One
working
second.
on.
So
now.
what type of license they have to have?
It has to be not the wholesale's license, but I don't want to say the wrong license, but I can't even think of the license. But
Right.
you have to. It has to be. It could be through a distributor, basically.
Got you. I'm just saying that. Oh, I'm just saying that because I have a good friend of mine. We actually gonna have him on the show. He owns a lot of clubs and bars in Philly.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And-
we gonna work it out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
work it
We
out.
own
We
a
about
lot of
to
clubs.
become the Hustle Liquors.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have him on here. You know what I'm saying?
Hustle distribution. you heard?
Like we're real close. He owns a lot of clubs and bars in Philly, right? So I was
No,
just
no,
saying
he
that
being modest. He don't like 10 of them. Right?
No,
He
no,
own 10?
but I don't know. He owned a lot of restaurants and bars, right? But what I was saying is that because I was saying when I said about the license, if I could kind of like say, hey, I don't know what all the license he have. I know that could have helped you out and y'all work out something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right now, to answer your question in terms of how people can get it online, you go to the website.
Yeah. But you
And-
can sell it in Philly though at a bar. So
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
had a bar, you
You
could
can like
okay.
ship it, but you can get it.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be
Yep.
shipped through the.
And
through
listen,
the
and listen, we got the
It's all
transportation.
legal,
So when
I just
everything.
gotta
Listen,
say that, bro.
we got the
That's-
vans.
Hey, there you
So
go.
when you gotta
Come
get it
on.
from New York to
So,
here,
okay, so this what we
come on,
gonna do
man.
then.
Hustle plug,
Okay,
man.
no, that's what I'm
Let's
talking
put it
about.
together.
Let's go. Let's go.
Call
So
10
listen.
right now, man. Call 10 right now, man.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
You gotta
set
taste
it.
it.
I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna set it up so we can
Oh,
meet
shoot.
him. We taste it. And then we transfer. We make our bread in the middle.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
there
back
you
and
go.
forth.
And listen, matter of fact, because you're representing sponsor right now, I got in another episode coming up. My boy running a big brunch here in Philly too,
Oh,
man. Like they run
yeah.
this big brunch. Like, oh yeah, we got it.
And that's our stamp right there. Mainly is brunches, because a lot of times the restaurants that we partner up with, they do like a tasting that way,
Right.
And then it'd be like, oh, okay.
Cause that joint would go.
Right,
That joint would
right,
go.
right.
And so
too-
that's why I say let the drink speak for
Yeah,
itself.
it's too smooth, man.
Nah, that
joint
right
go
there,
hard,
man. That's next
That
level.
was good.
man.
So I'm definitely gonna set that up. I'm definitely gonna set that up.
Yeah, man, we got to because but that was what we wanted to do. And even though again, and we gonna get them on the show, we were trying to work it out. A lot of times when people are here, different guests mingling. You know what I mean? Like it will be a hub of like entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
But we can work it out. And we believe in it too, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, we'll just play the middle, man. You know what I mean? We might got an LLC real quick. We get out here.
Hey.
Hustle Distributions, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but this
You heard?
is great, bro. I'm impressed, man.
I'm impressed too.
I wasn't down there. I wasn't expecting that, bro. I'm be honest with you, bro.
No, listen, 100%.
Yeah.
Cause I
Bro,
told Fitz, I said, yo, we gotta.
I taste some independent stuff,
Yeah.
and it was like, you know what I mean? And
I think I don't know how to.
And look at,
I don't know how to.
And
be
listen,
fake and
now,
wasn't good.
I know. That's why I was like, we just gonna tape, bro. Hey, listen, I was kind of like this. I'm like, yo, you need to taste it offline, bro.
Yeah, for real, yo. I don't know how to be fake.
And I'll be honest with y'all, man. Like, I didn't come on until like 2 years ago.
Right.
Because at first I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You know, the whole liquor thing, because I do real estate as well. Blackwell Properties. I have a property management.
I mean, tell me what's up with that, man. Now, come
Yeah,
on, man.
so,
Come on.
What is it, in New York? In New York?
Yeah,
What's up? Nah, we want to hear about the hustle. What's
No,
up?
we need some. I
need some New York, right?
Yeah, so
private
me and the
funds.
wife, we own 2
Exactly.
properties, man.
Yeah.
You said you and the wife own 2 properties?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
the
what's
wife
up?
own 2
Yeah,
properties,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, we established Blackwell Properties, and
Okay.
that's what I do on the side. I think it was you who reached out to me.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
me.
was you remember you texting him?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because he was up. We was in Brooklyn. He was in Brooklyn,
yeah.
right?
I'm
Yeah,
doing it all,
yeah.
man. I'm doing Grubhub. I'm doing property
I
managing.
see,
I'm
man.
doing it. I'm doing
Well,
it all.
When I hit you up, you was like, I'm on the grind right now,
Right,
man.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
do it all. I mean, because here's the thing to go back to in terms of having the capital.
Right.
Like, if you can't get a loan, man,
Right. You
listen,
gotta feed it
it's
yourself.
so many side hustles
Yeah.
that you can do
Right.
to get the capital.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, they be like, you doing Grubhub? I'm like, listen, bro.
Right,
The
yeah.
way I do it,
Right.
I do an 8 to 8. And I see easy 1,200, 1,300 a week.
Yeah.
yeah,
Listen,
that's what I'm
listen,
saying. Like,
Easy.
Go ahead.
I want to clap that up, man, because so our other partner, he was supposed to be with us, man. Shout out to Lynn Smith, man. But anyway, my guy.
Lynn?
Yo, Lynn made $140,000 in Cali last year. I might be underestimating off of Postmates, yo.
Yeah.
Like easy. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And now he's a trader.
Yeah.
Like, and he got like 400,000 in assets, right?
Yeah.
One time there's a flex on. I shout out for my boy. He was delivering to like a doctor's office, and the doctor was like, you know, all pumped, like, well, how much you make doing this? And he laughed. It was like $140 last year. And the doctor's like, dang, I must be in the wrong business. Like you are. Like the reality is, at the end of the day, like that's the stuff why we want to do the hustle.
Yeah,
To
do
hear a
not
person who
sleep.
has a real
Yeah.
life product. A
Right.
real life business, but still make it ends meet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Understanding like you gotta fund your dream.
Exactly.
You never
Right,
Right,
you
and
gotta, you gotta
yo,
fund your dream, and
Say
if ain't
that, wait,
nobody
wait,
giving
you got to say that again.
you gotta fund your dream.
Like-
if it's a dream, you gotta fund it, man.
It's crazy, man, because you hear so many excuses about my business not working out. That's because you're not putting no money into it.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like,
Right.
like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. 'Cause I would say if I had a regular job, right, that's easy. That's easy to do. Anybody could go. I was just telling him the other day. I was like, anybody could go and get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like we smart enough brothers to go and get a job, sit behind a desk all day and make money.
Right.
But when you got a dream, you gotta fund it. You gotta figure out some way to fund it, man. And like you said, there's a lot of different hustles. You got Uber Eats, you got Uber,
Yeah.
Postmates, DoorDash, whatever. You know what I'm
So
saying?
kill the pride.
Amazon,
Let's do that.
everything.
Kill the pride, man. If you're an entrepreneur,
just
and
said it.
yeah, kill the pride, and your business not making money for you to live, it's okay to do something else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where my kid?
And then double back.
It's
And then
okay,
double
right?
back.
It's okay. It's okay to do something else until you can put that money into what you want to do. Like we're not building a podcast, we're building a media brand, right? And when we had to fund all this stuff, y'all seen all this behind the scenes. This stuff came from our other businesses that we're investing in ourselves,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And because we believe in it, right? And we ain't stopping till it's M's behind what we doing, but we ain't got it right now.
Right.
Right, so you got to use what
Right.
you got right now to be able to fund what you want to do. And I'm so glad you said that, man, because this is what the hustle is about, breaking that stigma. Because you're not gonna go from a liquid M overnight. Everybody not gonna do that.
No.
Or
Like,
just
no.
or just liquid success.
Liquid success, period.
In-
Yeah,
in
yeah. Like,
general,
like
yeah,
I
in
worked for
general.
this guy. I worked for this guy with this guy for like 6 months before I got my first check.
Yeah.
Riding in the same streets where Airbnb is.
Right.
Like riding with him, like you know what I'm saying. Hey, this one he had the Sebring with the bullet holes in it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Come on, cuz.
And I'll
That's
tell
what
you,
we
and
want.
I'll tell you this. I mean, even I say 2 years ago, I was getting laughed at. I mean, because I'm not too cool to go into a liquor store. I'm not
Right.
too cool to go into a
Yeah.
restaurant. You know, it's basically old school door to door, like
Yeah,
like
what
how
it
your
is.
moms did or
Yes,
whatever. They
yes,
ain't
yes.
gonna let
That's
you
what you
know,
gotta do, yeah.
You
Right, you
gotta
gotta do
go back
That's
to
what you gotta
the
do. You gotta
basics
hustle.
and be like, listen,
got to.
this is what I got. Or if you was on the street, the same scenario.
No, that's
You
what
know
you
what
gotta
I'm
do,
saying?
Yeah,
So-
perfect example, man. Because I'm always trying to figure out ways to make money, right?
Absolutely.
So all this happened in the same day. I went to
Right.
go and get I used my business credit to get a
Tell the-
generator.
yeah, tell the
Get a
play.
generator.
Yeah.
Right.
I took that same generator and rented out to a guy, right?
Yeah.
So that same day, I got the CBD product as an advanced pain relief product, right? That same day, it was a pharmacy right across the street called Friends Pharmacy in Kensington. I jumped right on and said, hey, I'm looking for the owner of this pharmacy. I got this product here. It's a pain relief product. The guy said, listen, man, I'll take this product. I use it like in a week, come back in a week, and we probably get you in the store if it works.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And,
So-
and it's all about your sales pitch and believing in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because if you're not believing in what you're doing, it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
And nobody's gonna give you anything. All these brands that started out have a story. All the major brands that started out have a story. They
Right.
all went out to go get it. They all had to come up with
Yeah, man.
proposals, sit down, write it out, plan it out, strategize, like, sacrifice, take money out the
And
home.
go to the
All
struggle,
kinds
man.
of- man.
Yeah, it's a
always
struggle, man.
It's so much, it's a struggle. Trust me, man. I'm on these roads, man, because we got the transportation company,
Right.
And being on these roads is tough, man. Some nights, man, we had to drive 20-hour nights,
20
like
hours,
20
like
hours
crazy,
straight,
bro. Right.
just to get some bread to fund the next thing.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? To pay for the
like
next
I said,
thing.
For
I'm
the next
doing
thing.
8 to 8
That's what I'm
sometimes.
saying,
You know,
yeah.
like that's how real it is.
But that's the hustle. That's what we're talking about. Where behind the scenes, like, let's stop capping on Instagram. Let's stop flexing like
Yeah.
everybody got it, right?
Right.
Like a lot of people when they seen the video, it was like, we ain't worked for nobody for years. We have
Right.
worked for ourselves, no matter what we've done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it was a time where he was telling me you was driving for who? Uber or something like that?
Yeah, I was doing
He was
Uber.
like, bro,
I did
it was
Uber.
he was like, it was so tired, man. I was
Bro.
seeing people in the street.
I did Uber, yeah, bro. I was like driving all night, Uber
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Lyft, bro. I was
yeah.
doing it. I was out there, bro. But
So you know,
it was
right.
an independent grind, and I had to get to it, man. And it's not easy, man. It's rough, man. And that's why I don't post on social media as much as I used to,
Right.
Because the social media is just fake, bro. Like,
It's all
everybody,
hype.
everybody,
Right, right. It's
everybody,
all
an
hype.
entrepreneur. Everybody got making $1 million a week. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you
But
know what?
nobody don't
Right.
want to tell the
truth.
truth.
But that's
I
why
tell
we
the
here.
truth.
That's
But
why we here.
No, that's about to say that.
Yeah.
That's why this is so key, man.
Right.
Because that's why I'm glad because I think it was hard for me to get on social media. Fitz had to coach me to get on social media.
Right, yeah, yeah,
Because I was like, yo, man, all these guys out here.
But he's
they be
doing it though.
lying.
He's
they
doing
lying.
it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
lying.
like,
Big time.
I'm like Ballhead Eddie, man. Tell these people you out here making money, man,
Yo,
because everybody capping, right?
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
capping
yeah.
for real. But Vern, like I said, I worked with him, worked together as
Yeah,
partners.
so
it was real.
Yeah, yeah. It was,
And he's
hard
doing
for
it,
me.
man. Like
hard
I
for
was
me to
out there a
get on
couple times with him, just looking at properties and stuff like that, learning how to wholesale. Like he know his stuff. Like we ran into a guy. He was the guy with the 2 lots that he was trying to sell. Like
that was
ran
like
into-
that was like a door knocker, joint like
That's
right
a
there.
jump right out the
I jumped right on
jump
it.
right on. That was so. Here's the thing too. Door to door sales is still efficient, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta like I learned that too. I had a good friend who taught me about in a regular beverage business. Like when you got owner operators or like and this is another little bit of sauce for y'all. If you have a product, you need to not go to chains. Chains are harder to get into.
Right.
You need to go to people who literally, and y'all can speak more than that. But I learned this from a guy. Shout out to James Roberts. They have a bunch of
James. Shout out to James. I remember James. Good guy.
Good guy. We've been doing this for a while, man.
Oh my God,
Like
bro.
like, and he taught me he showed me where you could go to small bodegas, small stores that make the decision on the site.
Right.
So like we would have a trunk full of water, because they had waters, they had different drinks, and we'd go there and we hop out. He have a list and show them like, hey, you can get 3 cases for 2, and they would say, okay, let me pick it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they be paying us right there.
Right.
So I learned that same situation, even with real estate.
Yeah, door
you know,
to door,
real estate, you jumping out on people. You know what I mean? Knocking on
that's what we
doors,
did.
like
That's-
offering. Yeah.
That's what we did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
Me and him riding around, right? And I said, "Oh, this that owner to this guy with this dirty lot, with this crazy lot, right?" I said, "Yo, I'm pulled over and asked him, yo, do he want to sell this property?" So the guy like, "No, I don't want to sell this property." I said, "Well, what else do you got, right? You know what I'm saying? I got 2 lots that not too far from here." Bang, bet. He said he wanted 100,000 for the lots. I said, I went, did my research. Bang. Long story short, I didn't. I gave him an offer what he wanted, but then our black people, they want to be acting retarded, thinking like they gonna get way more than. After I gave him told him I give him 100,000, he would talk. Oh man, my friend told me he gonna give me 200. Nigga, get Get the fuck out of here. You crazy?
Yeah,
You ain't
man.
getting no 200,000 for the lot. But long story short, he called me back this week, right, and was like, "Yo, my guy that was gonna give me 200,000, he ain't picking up my phone calls." I said,
bet.
"Yeah, I bet he ain't picking up
Yeah,
the phone calls,
yeah,
right?"
yeah,
Right.
So I'm like, "All right, so tomorrow I'm gonna go sign him up for 100, right?" And I already got the lot sold. I already got the lot sold for like 130. I'm gonna make 30,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I make 30,000 just like that, just because I pulled up on him and told him, "Yo, what's up with this property?"
No, and you jumped out. You
Jumped out, yo.
yeah.
And I told I'm in my grind mode right now. I feel like I'm in the streets,
Bro,
right
man,
now.
like,
No,
I'm
I was
so-
riding with Vern the
No.
other day. This boy going 100 miles an hour everywhere.
Cause you know
I'm
what?
like, bro,
you know
it's
what
same
it was?
energy.
But no,
Same energy.
he on this
I put
challenge.
myself on. I put
Challenge.
myself on a little challenge. I told myself I'm gonna make 100,000 in 2 months, off and with no money. So I
Right.
put myself on a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
And we had a bet too that we all gonna win now. And this gonna help us. We bet $1 who gonna make $1 million.
Million
first.
first.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna beat them niggas.
No,
But listen though. But listen.
I don't know. We might sign this
listen.
contract for the hustle before that.
But no, listen.
Cause we gonna break that joke.
year almost over.
Yeah, so I know.
But what I'm saying is, yo, door-to-door sales is key, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know,
yeah.
you gotta just be confident in that. The one thing that helps me out, yo, when it comes to like a hustling, yo, I don't give a fuck if somebody tell me no.
Right, you can't.
Like,
Yeah,
yo,
you
I
can't-
don't
you can't.
care.
That's a part of the game.
Yo, if somebody
Yeah.
tell me no, I
You
don't
have to
care,
have thick
yo.
skin in this game.
And you gotta be creative, man, and not
Yeah.
afraid, right?
Right.
Not afraid to launch out, not afraid to knock on doors. I mean, honestly, that's how it happened. Like,
Right.
you know, you seen what we was doing, you jumped in the DM, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you
Either
can't
yes
be
or
afraid.
no.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Like you
and
should,
now
but
we
they
here.
say, man, you should be shooting out like about 100 or 200 messages a day.
Yeah, if you
Get-
serious about what
let
you're
me
doing.
ask you something, man. Like I know you got the Conjugal thing going and stuff like that, and y'all are where y'all are now. So let's just say about between 3 to 5 years from now, where do you see yourself at with this brand?
Well, we have a few ideas. We wanted to get into the cigar business.
Oh wow, okay, that's big business. Yeah.
We wanted
Wow.
to morph into a champagne.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much that's here to stay.
Okay.
In terms of like venturing out, cigars is like one of the other things that we talked about. I know me, I'm Mr. Hustler out of the group, so
Right.
I'm like you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
yeah,
and I would be into real estate. I would buy everything I possibly can buy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so I mean, because right now we have what you call that triple net lease property.
Okay.
You know, where it
Okay.
makes it. So I'm there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where I'm headed more so
Okay.
as far as real estate. But as far as Conjugal is concerned, you know, we just gonna stay into the liquor and then just morph into
To
other
the
things.
cigars, right?
Yeah, just have a line of different things
Yeah,
though.
that's
But
solid,
y'all
man.
building up.
Yeah.
Cigar lounges are becoming big too, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
huge.
Yeah,
That's
that's
huge.
what's
I
up,
can't.
that's
I
up.
ain't never been to one because I don't feel like going like this. Smell like a cigar.
I mean, I don't smoke,
I don't smoke
myself,
anyway. I don't smoke.
but I mean, I know it's big.
No, they
Cigars
big.
is cool. I love it. I love
Cigars
cigars.
are like taking over.
You smoked a
Yeah,
cigar before?
yeah, like yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
It's like,
This,
yeah.
this guy here, man, he didn't stop being a pastor.
No, I
Dude,
didn't.
man.
You said before.
He's
You
still
didn't
a
say-
pastor, but
you said before the keyword. I did a lot of things before.
Well, no, I understand that. But you had a mini retirement. This nigga just went through the roof.
Oh my God!
That's a little mini retirement,
Tell my
man.
boy, man.
No, for real, because I know him.
Now
man.
chill, you on camera. Can't take a mini retirement, bro.
No, I did retire, bro. Like it
He
been,
had a mini
I took
retirement.
I took
And then he just
like
started
years,
drinking
man.
rum.
No,
And he just
It's
started
not a
drinking
retirement,
vodka.
bro.
This nigga-
I didn't even taste the vodka yet. I didn't had to.
No,
You can
bro.
drink as a Christian. You can drink as a Christian. A little
Yeah,
wine
but
for the
he-
stomach, like a little wine for
It
the stomach.
wasn't
That's
a
what Bible
retirement,
said.
bro.
No, but listen-
It wasn't a
wine.
retirement, bro.
I know.
No,
They
no,
took it, but
no. He
they-
told me the other day, like, man, get some bread. We need to make communion, bro.
Bro, like, yeah, we had to have community last night, bro,
crazy,
because,
man. You're
bro, you
crazy.
never on retirement. You work for a guy, you're not
I
on
don't
retirement. You're
understand
never on
that, but listen,
retirement,
this
bro.
is the thing. I was riding around. See, I met him when he was already a pastor, right? So the whole time that we was together, a lot of the time he always had this whole thing about, you know, what you can't do around him, not
Yeah,
do
man,
around
like,
him.
I'm
I couldn't even call my side piece around him. Like, dog, you can't call your side piece around
But I was
him,
his
man.
pastor too, though. I was his
Nigga,
pastor
'cause
too,
I'm
like.
still- and then I couldn't cuss around him. Right? I'm like, yo, I did respect him, so I don't really
did.
cuss that much around him. So he
Right.
kind of like
Yeah,
dumbed me down
yeah.
a little bit. He knew I guess he knew I was gonna have kids soon. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, man, his little mini vacation, man. Like,
No,
geez,
I'm listening.
balling.
And even the hustle, man, I elevated, man. Like I went through some life, man, divorce, man, different, so my life changed, right? and my perspective on life changed, right? And I started realizing, man, and this is another thing. Let me say this about because I didn't even talk about that. Like a lot of my success came from ministry. Like I did a lot.
Yeah,
man.
I
I did.
agree.
I'm talking about a whole lot, and that's what it was. I had influence in the city, so I was man, you know, and I learned a lot of business and a lot of just success. I just took off, man. He used to come to my church all the time. So I'm just coming. I keep seeing the people come. I want to see how many more people come than they.
No, because I want to support him. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah, and he did. You know what I'm saying?
Though,
And we grew. He used to see me go from little to
I be
you know
like,
what
yo, you get more people, you get
But
more people.
a lot of us have an understanding of business. It's just that having the courage to tap into it.
Yeah. And that's the
Because a
thing.
lot of it is fear.
It's fear,
But let me
man.
say the
It's
biggest
fear.
thing I have done. Let me say this though. Let me say this because we keep it 100 on the hustle. And that's what we said we was gonna do. I felt like I was boxed in because it's like being the president. Like, and again, I'll never stop being a pastor. I never stop being God's man. But when you're leading pastor, like there's a lot of do's and don'ts that you cannot do for the sake of people who follow you. And that's okay. Like everybody hated Donald Trump because he was a president, but he still acted like he was just an old billionaire. Like when you're in a certain place, you have to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like now I love the fact that I can unbridledly be in an arena like this, you know what I'm saying? And don't feel no type of way about it, right? Because if somebody feel like a problem with it, that's up to them.
Because I wouldn't have
business.
I wouldn't have did this podcast if he would have told me I gotta dumb myself down.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad that you said that as being a pastor in that circle, because a lot I don't know of any that's been transparent or forefront about look, I've been there, I've done that,
Right,
I
man,
did
but that's-
this,
but
without
yeah,
feeling
without
like they
fear of,
gotta
like-
appease followers.
Yeah.
Right,
Are you
yeah.
kidding
But
me?
but see, let me tell you something, man. Honestly, like get into my life a little bit. That was that, and I had burnout too. Like, I went through a lot a year ago, man, like crazy stuff. But a lot of it's because that's what it is. Like, and we can't talk. Like, I was a businessman. Like, I started passion the same time I started real estate with him, and people knew I was in real estate, but I couldn't really go and create this environment because I was afraid of being judged by people who were patronizing what I did.
Right.
So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
I'm happy,
yeah.
man, that now as a businessman, I'll get back into that. I'm still young, you know what I'm saying? That's my life's calling. Like this one ain't never gonna let me stop. Like he's always like, yo, bro, you gotta get back up there, bro. When you get, and I'm like, right now,
No, because you dope, because you're a dope pastor.
I mean,